Hey y'all, it's Kendall Summers, and I'm going to be your WOD coach for Friday, June 19th. And today is really for that new distributor who has not started the Debt Buster program yet, and how to build that and incorporate paying down debt and paying off debt into your own story to attract others to the business. When I first got started, I was terrified of the Debt Buster program. Writing down all the money that I owed to people scared me big time. And I'll be quite honest, you guys, I just flat out had the wrong mindset. I thought, when I'm a Ruby distributor or when I'm an Emerald distributor and I have that type of income, I'm gonna just nail my debt out all at once. And that was the wrong type of mindset. The reality is, if you don't start, you can't be great at something. And my husband helped me, break down that and be able to start just chucking away little at a time so I could build my own. But I was not confident in sharing debt freedom yet because I still carried debt around. And so I really wanted to be who I said I was. And I struggled with sharing that part of my story with strength because I really wasn't there yet. And so I'm here to encourage you on how to borrow your leaders' stories as you are building your own. So when I first got started, it was like the James Rudder show. He had been in the business for almost a year, and he, I think, crushed $70,000 of debt in less than 1 year. And then he very quickly moved to 6-star Ruby. He got to Ruby very quickly, moved to 6-star and then Emerald. And so he was on a ton of team calls, all my inner circle calls that I used to call in and listen to. And I took a ton of notes, and I really knew his story inside and out. And he was also in the Impact magazine. And so I really borrowed James Rudder's debt busting story to attract others to the business. And it's okay to do that, guys. That's what we're supposed to do. That's why the leaders go ahead and do this before us, so we can share with others what they're doing, because that's what attracted us to the business to begin with. So I was sharing very carefully his story. So what I noticed early on is that James, he hadn't quadrupled his income at that point as a lawyer. At that point, he was still just paying down debt. And he rarely shared how much money he was bringing in that month. What he talked about was how much debt he was paying off. He always, he just kept piling that number on and on. So he wasn't talking about how much money he was bringing in. He was talking about how much debt he was paying off. And that was attractive. It was attractive to me, and it was attractive to a lot of other people in the business, which is why he built such an awesome foundation so quickly. And so, I encourage you to do that. If you feel like you don't have a strong income story yet, you may have a great product story, but you really want to lead with business, try incorporating paying down your debt. If you've paid off $800 of debt, be proud of that. Share that with others. If you haven't paid off anything, order the Debt Buster program, and I encourage you to don't let it sit on your desk like I did for months. Just start paying something and start incorporating that into your story. I promise it will absolutely attract others to your business. Sorry, those are my kids playing. It's very loud. And, it will definitely help you be motivated when you might not have a good month or be stressed out about bills. You can say, hey, I am taking control of my future. I am making a difference, and I'm paying down this debt, because what we believe in Advocare is that debt freedom unlocks the door to all other freedoms. And so I encourage you guys to do so. Incorporate it into your story, share it with strength, and if you're not there yet, borrow your leaders' stories. We've paid off $16,000 of debt since we got started, and we don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt, but I'm still very proud of that, and I share that with strength. And you are welcome to use that. Say, hey, my friend Kendall up in Green Bay, Wisconsin, she's paid off $16,000 of debt, and you can share that, and I encourage you to do so. So anyway, I hope you'll have a great weekend, and this is some value to you today.